My name is Dr. Richard Jacks. Ever since I was a boy, I dreamed of being a scientist. Experimentation and discovery, all for the good of mankind. Unfortunately, mankind is going to have to wait. I'm stuck in a dead-end job, so at night, while the city sleeps, I don't. That's when my real work begins. Just me and science, seeing what kind of trouble we can get into. The problem is, it's ruining my life. I'm neglecting my fiancée, whom I truly love, and besides, so far, my noble experiment sucks. I'm frustrated, and so is Sarah. Not to mention, extremely pissed off.
Richard, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. You've got to come to bed. We have to be up in an hour. Darling, you're obsessed.
A scientist has to be obsessed.
You see what I mean?
He is the epitome of the obsessed scientist.
Richard.
All right, maybe Dr. Jekyll screwed up when he created Mr. Hyde, but at least he was trying to help humanity. He wasn't wasting his life sniffing fragrances.
You're a brilliant scientist, Richard.
I make perfume, Sarah. That's not science. That's science.
Well, come along, Dr. Jacks, otherwise we're going to be late for this will reading.
I haven't seen my great-uncle Frank since I was 13. I can't believe he remembered me in his will. Would be nice to inherit some money, though. Just hope he forgot about the time I made a cherry bomb out of his hearing aid and blew up his toilet.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? I have here the last will and testament of Frank Arthur Anthony Thomas Jacks. I can now reveal that his estate was worth a little over $14 million.
We are going to be rich.
Now, if I may, I'll start to read. To my niece, Catherine, I leave the yacht in Newport, the 6 Picassos, the Henry Moore at Montauk, furniture in Enosburg Falls, Vermont. To my great-nephew, Larry, I leave the summer house on Martha's Vineyard, the condo in St. Bart's, and $250,000 in cash.
Yeah.
And finally, to my other great-nephew, Richard, I leave my grandfather's scientific notebooks. Well, that concludes the will reading. The trustees are Mr. John Irvin.
Wait, just 1 second. That's it?
That is correct, sir.
But everyone else got houses and cars and yachts and millions of dollars in cash. No. What did I do?
You know, you look a little pale, Richard.
No, I'm not pale, you dipshit. I'm poor.
Richard.
Well, I guess my great-uncle Frank did remember about that exploding toilet.
Morning, Bill.
Morning, Dr. Jacks.
Top of the morning to you. Late for that one.
Yeah.
You know what I can cover for you?
No, thanks.
Oh, no problem.
No, that's all right.
It really is not. Hello there.
Look, Mama gotta go now. Bye. What now?
It's nothing. It's not a big deal, Valerie. I was just wondering if you had a chance to type those reports for the shower gel fragrances.
Don't you raise your voice to me.
My day was off to a good start.
Mrs. Unterveld, you asked us for something that didn't smell like any other perfume in the world.
And what I get for $1 million of R&D is something that smells like you held a flask over the bubbles my husband farts through his bathwater.
Mrs. Unterveld, I could bore you with a lot of research and technical jargon, but the bottom line is men find this fragrance to be the closest thing we have ever known to love potion number 9.
Men. Men. Men don't buy this fragrance, you idiot. Women do. This is a woman's perfume, and I want a woman working on it, or a man with at least half a brain.
Half a brain.
I'm getting out of here.
Mrs. Unterveld. Love potion number 9? Well...
Come on, sweetheart, let's go outside. You need a break.
You're a successful architect, and I'm a total failure.
Oh, darling, you're not a total failure.
Come on, I've been working on this stupid drug for 5.5 years. I've gotten nowhere. I'm a total failure.
Richard, if you were a total failure, then why do I want to marry you?
Because I'm hung like a rhino.
Oh, God.
No, I'm serious. Sarah, I work for a perfume company. I make smells for a living.
Yeah, Richard, it's a start.
No, it's the fucking end is what it is. I graduated first in my class from MIT, for Christ's sake.
Exactly, and you were the youngest chemist ever employed by Johnson & Johnson, and you were headhunted for 5 figures by Bristol Myers and...
Mr. Bristol Myers.
Richard, you want to know the truth? Until they fired you, you were a pain in the ass.
I thought I was still a pain in the ass.
You're a pain in the neck now, it's different.
Hydrogen peroxide.
What?
That's it, Richard. That's what it's missing.
Richard!
My family has a funny way of showing grief. Though I never met my great-grandfather, we supposedly had a lot in common. For one thing, he was a great scientist. For another, everyone thought he was nuts. Of course, in my family, that's not necessarily a mark of distinction.
You know, Richard, you've put on a lot of weight. Drinking, no doubt. Worrying about work.
And Agatha, I'm over here.
Oh. Oh. Of course you are, sweetheart. Feeling a little better now?
A little bit, yeah.
I know these notebooks are up here somewhere. Oh. Oh.
Huh. Look at this. It's a signed first edition.
What, dear?
Of, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It's signed here by Robert Louis Stevenson.
Oh, yes. Well, they're very close friends, Robert Louis and your great-grandfather. Students together at Edinburgh, I believe.
Who the hell is this?
Oh, that was a drinking friend of your great-grandfather's.
Looks like the missing link.
There are lots of people in Glasgow who look like that, dear. Here we are. Your great-grandfather, Richard, was a very strange man. I don't know why he wanted you to have these books. I always said they should have been burned a long time ago. But I want you to promise that no matter what else you do, you will never, ever dabble with your great-grandfather's work.
While separated by over a century, it is now clear that my great-grandfather and I were essentially pursuing the same goal. With his insights and my knowledge of modern science, I could be on the verge of a major breakthrough. Decades before it was officially acknowledged, my great-grandfather discovered that human beings have 23 pairs of chromosomes, the 23rd pair determining sex. But his greatest breakthrough was his discovery of the DNA strand in what I now call the unstable gene. The gene responsible for all human evil.
If he knew all that, why didn't he publish? He must have tested it. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, my God. It's impossible. He was him. I mean, I'm not a Jax at all. I'm a Jekyll. Effectively destabilizing the gene, but failing to shut it down.
Wait a minute.
Wait, maybe that's it.
Maybe 25 cc's of estrogen wasn't enough to get rid of all that male aggression.
But if I increase the estrogen to 160 cc's... That's it. That is it! Well, here we are. It is when Thursday, May the 4th, 3:30 a.m. I am not a rat, but who else can I test this on? Cheers. It's now 7 a.m. My heart rate is exactly the same. Blood pressure is exactly the same. And my breathing is completely normal.
Jesus Christ! My job interview with, Dr. Manning. Ow.
Dr. Manning, good morning. I'm Richard Jax. I'm sorry I'm so late. The traffic coming across town was terrible.
Punctuality and self-discipline are qualities highly prized in my company, Dr. Jax. If you don't have them, we don't want you.
I assure you, Dr. Manning...
And the one thing I despise more than tardiness is brown-nosing yes-men.
Why don't we order something? Coffee, gentlemen.
Warm water, slice of lemon.
Sir. Black, keep it coming.
I'm terribly sorry, sir.
That's all right.
Let me get a cloth. I'll be right back.
Sorry about that. Where were we?
I was about to come to the point, Jax. Now, your career has been a model of suicidal mismanagement, which makes you only fit for the sort of scientific wasteland that you now find yourself in.
Well, I wouldn't describe it
So
as...
I want you to explain to me why I should give you a laboratory, a research team, and a salary of $85,000 a year.
85...
Are you all right, Dr. Jack?
No, I'm fine.
Well, I'm still waiting to hear why you're our man.
Well, because you won't find a scientist.
Well, Dr. Jack? Is this a bad time for you, Dr. Jax?
Oh.
You've got long hair.
Don't be ridiculous.
I've got to go. I'm not doing myself. I'm terribly sorry. It's an allergic reaction.
Dr. Jacks.
I've got to go.
Richard! Come on now. Rich, we're late for that meeting. What are you doing, getting clean? Come as you are, man. Come on, what are you doing?
Are you just gonna stand there and stare at me, or are you gonna hand me that towel?
I'm gonna stand here and stare at you. Just kidding. Do you need anything scrubbed, or? Now, this may be a silly question, but, who are you?
I'm Helen Hyde. I'm Dr. Jack's new assistant.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh, where's Richard?
Richard went home. He worked all night and needed some sleep.
Mm-hmm. I bet he did indeed. Now, where would your clothes be?
I spilled coffee on them.
Oh.
Where are the reports on the new test samples?
Oh, new test samples. They'd be right here. I tell you what, seeing that the young Dixter is not around and you are looking as fresh as a peach cobbler pie, why don't I shut the door, close the blinds, and help you go over some of the more difficult sections?
You really wouldn't mind?
No, I wouldn't mind at all. Ow!
It's been a pleasure meeting you, Pete.
Entree.
Monsieur Dubois. I'm Dr. Jack's new assistant, Helen Hyde. Enchantée.
Oh, I assure you the pleasure's all mine.
Yves Dubois, what an honor. When I was at Givenchy, you were regarded as something of a legend. But I mustn't waste your time. Only Richard is out of the office today, and he was most insistent that I give you this.
Well, I certainly can't fault him on some of his more recent decisions. Merci, mademoiselle.
Anyway, thank you for your time. I'll be in tow.
What am I paying you for? 20 years in therapy and I start liking girls? That's malpractice.
This is great. I've got Richard's brain and this body. In 2 weeks, I'll own that company. But first, I'll start with that dress.
Take a look at the brand new me. It's time for me to be what I wanna be. Now that I've
Excuse me, am I right in thinking you're Ms. Hyde?
Mr. Mintz, I've seen your picture in Forbes magazine, but you look so much younger in person.
Dr. Dubois just gave me Richard's report, and you could tell him for me it's excellent. He's finally getting somewhere on this, and that section on female preferences was superb.
Actually, I added that part myself. I hope you don't mind.
Mind? No, don't mind. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Valerie?
Yes?
I don't want to interrupt you. I know how busy you are, but Dr. Jacks wanted you to have this.
Does it tick?
Oh, I don't believe it. What has gotten into this man? Oh, baby.
Richard felt so ashamed for pressuring you. He felt it was the least he could do. Will you buzz me in? Sure. Hi, Sarah.
I'm sorry. Have we met?
Oh, I'm Richard's new assistant, Helen. Hi.
Well, you wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
Idaho. He's in Idaho with a client.
Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely sure it's not another woman?
Richard loves you, Sarah. He's just in such a mess about his work. He's forgotten how to live, how to love.
I don't know why has to make it all so complicated.
He's a man.
Exactly.
Oh, they're all little boys, really, all of them. Do you mind if I give you some advice?
No, you know, it's funny, but I feel like we've known each other for ages.
Move out for a while.
What?
Just for a couple of weeks. Let him see how empty his life is without you in it.
Thanks, Helen. I really don't think I could have got through that without you.
Oh, forget it. I just want you two to be happy. Let's get together again for lunch sometime.
Yeah, be great.
Okay?
Bye.
Get back here.
Good morning, Dr. Jacks. Need anything tight?
Sorry?
Tight don't work for you, remember? And oh, by the way, I'm so sorry to hear about you and Sarah, but she gave me this message for you.
Me and Sarah.
And how on earth did you ever know my dress size? Ooh, I love it.
What is wrong with you, Valerie?
Oh, Helen said that you were a big old teddy bear, and she was absolutely right, my little nutter butter, peanut butter, scooty booty. You gone, sugar dumpling, gone, baby.
But you don't want to fragrance different flags. So you want something else with it. Oh, Richard. Nice work on the scent report.
The scent report?
Smart of you to include that stuff from Helen Hyde. She's so much her own person.
Helen Hyde?
Yes, is she in yet? She's such a unique woman.
No, she's just a temp, and now she's working abroad.
She didn't tell me that.
Yeah, well, an opportunity came up in the Sudan, and so we won't be seeing her anymore. Excuse me, gentlemen, I gotta get to work distilling these new fragrances. I can't believe this is happening to me. Something I did work. Something went incredibly wrong, but oh my God! What an incredible breakthrough! Okay, all right. Why a woman? Why a woman? The estrogen. I increased the dosage, maybe. But I had no memory. No memory at all. I realized the beast had all my memories up to the point of the first transformation. Thereafter, neither one of us had any memory of the other's actions. No. No. It can't be. Oh, Sarah.
Dear Richard, you seem to have plenty to fill your nights with lately, so I have decided...
What? How much is this place costing you?
It belongs to a friend, okay? Richard, just say what you have to say, and then I'd like you to leave.
Look, Sarah, I don't need room to breathe. I was breathing just fine until I got your note.
Oh, well, I would have liked to have told you in person, Richard. In fact, I stayed up to tell you in person, Richard, but you never came home.
I was working.
Oh, but that's supposed to make it all right, is it? Damn it, Richard, I thought something had happened to you.
That's just the thing, Sarah. Something did happen. Something incredible. The formula.
No, I am not discussing this formula anymore. This is exactly the reason why I have moved out, Richard. Your obsession with work.
Everything okay? What are you doing here? What is he doing here?
He lives here. This is Larry's apartment.
What?
Well, he asked me.
Yeah, I moved to the city a little sooner than expected, thanks to that little extra cash from great Uncle Frank.
Your cousin is a friend, Richard. He was there when I needed him, as was Helen.
Helen?
Oh, she's fantastic. She's so alive. Something I want to feel again.
You met Helen?
Listen, I hate to break in, I really do, but if we're gonna make that
Could
lunch...
you just give us 1 second?
Should run, okay?
What was she like?
Oh, so it's not just your girlfriends. You don't notice your assistants either.
Sarah?
Larry, could you just leave us for a couple of moments?
Okay, you know what? I'll get the elevator.
Great.
Okay.
Sarah, have dinner with me tonight at home. I'll cook. We'll have a chance to talk about everything, please. Please.
I'll call you.
Call me, write me, whatever. Just be there, okay? 8 o'clock. I believe it's possible that the effect of the drug may have been to somehow transform me into a woman as a result of increasing the dose of estrogen. However, apart from that, and my loss of memory, the drug did improve my state of mind and produced a calmer nature in my alter ego, Helen Hyde. She cleaned up my apartment. She bought my secretary a dress. She improved a report on test samples to my superiors. And she befriended my fiancé. My challenge now is to find a way to reduce the physical side effects, to ensure that the
Wow.
cleaned up.
My goodness, I haven't seen that carpet in 18 months.
That's some champagne.
Ooh, lovely. What's that wonderful smell?
That is stuffed chicken breast in a ricotta and Gatorade sauce. I ran out of red wine, so I had to improvise just a little bit.
You know something? I like your hair like this.
What?
It's longer. I just noticed.
Oh, my God.
Richard, what's going on?
Nothing.
Oh, it's one of your little jokes, is it?
Sarah, don't turn...
Richard?
Sarah, it's more romantic if it's dark.
Richard!
Sarah, you better go. Look, it's not a good time. I've been...
Stop it! Richard, you're scaring me. Now, this may be your idea of a very, very funny joke, but call me, okay? Call me when you have just sorted yourself.
Wait, Sarah...
I can't believe it. Who would have thought that if another woman came between me and Sarah, that it would be me?
Since you liked my additions to the report so much, maybe you could let me get involved with the development of the perfume itself.
Helen, dear, we have a week to go and Dr. Jax already has Peter Walker backing him up.
Walker is an idiot, sir, and everybody knows it. And where the hell is Richard when you need him? Either at home trying to patch up his personal life or doing his own research.
Is that true?
I can do this.
Miss Hyde, you're a secretary.
So is every other woman in this company. Look, what if there's a vacancy?
Sorry, there isn't.
Helen, baby, you're working late.
Don't cross me tonight. I'm not in the mood.
Dickie ain't with you then?
One loser at a time's enough, don't you think?
What, do you think that kind of aggression intimidates me, Helen? See, I've known women like you. Ruthless, driven, seemingly unapproachable. And I know that all you really want is a man who's brave enough to cut through all that crap. See, I like that. Bring that on.
I didn't think it was possible for you to be dumber than I thought, Pete, but I'm beginning to change my mind.
You got spirit. I like that in a woman. And I know you're aggressive, even if Richard doesn't. That's why I'm willing to let you in on a little project of mine, a very hush-hush. Experimental eau de cologne. Concentrated solution of acidic secretions from the anal sacs of the Finnish reindeer. And I believe the most powerful aphrodisiac known to man.
You are pathetic.
Even if you meant that, and I know you don't, one whiff of this, and you'll be my love slave for the rest of the night. I tell you what, why don't the two of us have a little sit down, have a drink, and discuss this? You look like you could use a big stiff one.
Fine.
Really?
Let's go.
You're not gonna regret this. I'm gonna go wash up. Are you gonna stay? I'll be right back. Let me go pull the car around.
Why don't you splash a little bit of this on while you're at it?
Oh, yes. Let the games begin.
Mr. Mintz,
Helen, please, I can't go through this anymore. I'm tired. I want to go home.
All I came back for was to apologize for the way I acted before.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Just forget about it.
You know what it's like when you're young and ambitious and completely infatuated with the man you're working for.
Yeah, well, I'm sure Dr. Jax appreciates you.
I'm not talking about Dr. Jax. Oliver. Oh, do you mind if I call you Oliver?
Of course not.
I'm falling in love with you.
Oh, but you hardly even know me.
Do you know what I dream about at night, Oliver? Night after restless night. You making mad, passionate love to me. I want to be with you. Alone. Oliver, supposing there was a vacancy. Supposing tomorrow morning when you went into the office, you found that somebody had died.
Uh-huh.
Quite unexpectedly. Or had a terrible accident. Would you promote me then?
Well, Helen, I just...
Oh, I could be so much closer to you then.
Sweetheart. Oh, yeah. Helen, sweetheart, you just have to understand that there are procedures. No. I can overrule those procedures. Oh, yeah.
I'd have to keep my own hours.
Right.
And do you know what else I've always dreamed of? A Mercedes.
Anything.
Damn it!
Helen? Did I say something wrong?
Oh, Richard, bastard!
Sweetheart, what's going on? Let me in. Please.
Just a minute!
Honey, Mr. Monkey wants to play. Yeah. Helen, don't start without me. Let me find the spare key. Darling, this is something you could never understand. No, it's fine. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Honey. Don't worry, darling. Here comes Daddy. Ah!
Oh, I'm such a slut. Don't tell me he kissed me.
Your troubles are over. Lover Lips is here.
I'm gonna barf.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Honey, is this a game?
Go away!
Just 1 minute!
You are a big girl.
Don't be so impatient!
Howdy. See ya.
Just what I need. An ass full of thorns. $20 says I run into someone I know. So far, the biggest thorn in my butt is Helen. And to make matters worse, here I am face to face with the only man to ever see me in a teddy.
Jax, until further notice, you'll be working under Ms. Hyde. Figuratively speaking, mind you.
What?
She's wasted as a secretary. Her work is brilliant. Mrs. Undervelt wants a woman working on her scent anyway, and with Peter's accident, we need another senior chemist working on the project.
What accident?
Look, I don't want to talk about it anymore, okay? I have to see my dermatologist and his team.
No, wait a minute, Pete. Are you sure that she did this?
I left her alone with the bottle.
Yeah, but it's an experimental fragrance. Maybe you put something in the solution.
5 years of applied lab sciences. I think I know what I'm putting into a sample, okay? You're thinking with your little head. Think with your big head, please, all right? She's a friggin' psychopath, and she'll get rid of anyone that gets in her way.
Oh, here, can I,
No, listen to me. She's insane.
Can I... What, is she smoking? God damn it, with my lungs?
So far, Helen has ruined my relationship with my fiancé, disfigured my colleague, and slept with my boss. And evidently, she did that so well that I got demoted. I've created a monster. I've got to stop her.
I've removed my clothing so this video will better document my metabolic transformation into Helen Hyde. These handcuffs will restrict your movements. Keep her from hurting anyone else.
Richard? Hello?
Oh, shit.
Great. He's not here.
Where's Gene?
All right, Harry.
My life cannot get worse than this.
Oh, Richard.
Sarah. Larry.
Jesus.
How did you get like this?
Oh, this is not what it seems like. I can explain this.
I should have let you tie me up, shouldn't I? That's what all this is about. I thought it was just a phase.
It was a phase. It was a short phase.
Oh, Larry. You were right.
Look, I really can't explain this. My great-grandfather's formula. I drank it. And what is this shit about Larry being right?
Formula? Oh, please, Richard, get yourself some help before it's too late.
Wow.
But, Sarah, it's true. Got it. Oh, not now.
Valerie, I didn't set the presentation with Underfelt for today. Oh, Richard did? No. Keep it as it is. Thanks. Oh, Richard. You thought you could embarrass me, didn't you? You know, before I just considered you an inconvenience, but you've crossed the line. You want to fight? I'll give you a war. Don't think I can't find a perfume to present. I'm way ahead of you. Always had potential, Richard. You just couldn't see it. Gentlemen, may I present Indulge?
Étonnez-moi. Astonish me. Shock me. Fascinate me. Delight me.
It'll be my pleasure.
You know, this actually reminds me of something Jax once worked on. But better. Much better. Oh, mon Dieu. It's wonderful. It's, sublime.
Do you think we're there?
Almost.
So, Oliver, can we call marketing and design?
Helen, I really think that would be a little premature. On the other hand, Eve?
Yes?
Why don't you go brief marketing now?
Oh, why don't you go?
You go.
No, you go.
You go.
You go.
You go.
You go.
Oh, you go. It's your job. Go.
You are a genius!
You know, we could be back at my place in 15 minutes. Hello, darling. Oh, this is, Hillary. No, Helen. She's happily married and new to the firm. So, how was your mother's?
Fine. She's waiting in the car. We're taking her to dinner.
We? Ooh, no can do.
Let's go, Oliver.
Right.
Don't pride yourself. I have to watch him around the family dog.
I'll bet you do.
Oh, not again. Not again.
And so, sweet Richard, at last we meet.
God, I'm beautiful.
I guess I am a pretty incredible sight.
It's a complete metabolic transformation.
Listen, owing to the unfortunate loss of your formula...
No, what are you doing? What are you doing? No! Don't do that! Don't!
And the tragic loss of these heirloom notebooks, and the completely irreversible accident which befell every single file on your hard drive. It's only a matter of time before I take over completely. And Richard, don't try to make appointments behind my back.
Right. How could that?
Oh, and thank you for the sensual fragrance. I'm changing the name to Indulge.
That's my perfume.
Bye, Dickie.
Completely transformed.
I'm a genius. I am a genius. I'm a genius.
Oh, God, what am I talking about? I'm gonna be a dead genius. Time is me. Time is her. Jesus. She is taking over. I'm disappearing. Slowly but surely. Then I'm Helen. Forever. Oh my God, Unterveld.
Let me get this straight. You're about to present the ultimate fragrance to me. And neither your head perfumer or the woman who invented it are going to show.
Yeah. But that's just because we're so confident this one speaks for itself.
Oh, Richard.
Oh, thank God someone decided to show.
That perfume is a fraud. Christ. It is not Helen's. It's mine.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Mrs. Underveld, you will stay.
Sit.
Sit.
Let's get Jax out of here. Come on.
No, come on. No, you
Come on.
no.
Just lock him
All right,
up.
just take it easy, Doctor.
Come on.
Let's
go.
You know, in a creative environment, you get many creative situations. Please, sniff.
Now that was created by a real woman.
You mean you like it?
I love it. We're in business, Mince. Next meeting's with marketing to discuss the launch. Didn't you love it, darling?
Bonsoir, Helen. You know, I've never felt quite this way about a woman like you before. You're very mysterious.
Well, thank you for noticing me, Eve.
In every department, especially personnel. Forgive me. I took the liberty of checking your file. After all, we are considering you for a major position. Like Givenchy. I'm afraid they've never heard of you. Nor have the IRS. No social security number, no driver's license. It's strange, isn't it?
You're a very smart man, Eve. How about if I help you fill in the gaps? It could prove to be quite a new experience for you, don't you think? But it has to be our little secret. You nasty little boy. I'll meet you at your place later, okay?
Well, that certainly was different.
I warned you, Richard, and you wouldn't listen. Oh, don't be surprised if you notice a big smile on Dubois' face. And Richard.
What?
Don't mess with me. I am your own worst enemy.
Me, you are me.
Oh my God. She's gone completely insane. According to my calculations, genetic recoding, DNA transferred away. That bitch is gonna be back at exactly 1:58 p.m. Oh, Jesus. I gotta do something to stop her. And this is one surprise that Helen Hyde is never gonna recover from. Revenge is sweet.
Apparently she wants us to meet her in her office. Apparently has a little surprise for us.
You're a lucky man, Miss.
Yes. In about 10 seconds, Helen Hyde is gonna walk into a world of pain. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, guys. What's going on?
You'll love it if you just step right this way. Here, Helen.
I screwed him.
Hi.
Well, why don't we go back to my office for a little mineral water and cheese? I think we have some fresh brie.
Shit!
Jax, this is Mintz. We're launching Indulge Perfume tonight. I want you and Helen there. No arguments. This is the 10th message I've left. Richard, it's Pete. Listen, Helen's got Mintz wrapped around her little finger, so it's no-go. You and I gotta stop her, because if we don't do it, no one will. Get away from the car, sir! God. I've got a gun! So, meet me at the company parking lot at 10 o'clock. I got a way to expose her.
My pleasure, Petey.
Ooh, damsel in distress. You little vixen. Thank you so much for that. I am back. I am back. Chicks dig guys with burns. They dig 'em, they dig 'em, they dig 'em. Rub it, smack it, love it down. Ow! Jeez. Here comes the cavalry, baby. So what are we looking at here, darling?
A little picture of an oil can lit up?
Yeah, well, you know, you need a lube. I'm your man. What's your name, darling?
Well, this may come as something of a shock.
Well, I've heard just about it all, you know.
Or maybe it was something electrical. Perhaps it was the radiator.
She loves me.
Pete, you look burned out.
Can't get enough.
How long have you been dating? No. Larry's a friend. I'm sorry, could you excuse me for one moment?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Holy shit.
Sarah? Sarah.
My God.
I've got to talk to you.
Someone call security, please.
Absolutely nothing to say to you.
Please, Sarah, just give me 5 minutes.
I'm not giving you bloody anything. Being helpless in the face of sexual perversion is one thing, but getting laid by your assistant over and over over again in our bed. I despise you.
Why don't you wait outside, miss?
You don't understand, Sarah. I am Helen.
Oh, I don't have
No, Sarah, my great-grandfather's formula. I drank it. Helen is my dark side. It's true, and she will take over completely unless someone helps me stop her. Sarah, please. Look, I've got to insert a reverse copy of the gene into the chromosome.
Now I know why my great-grandfather had to do this. Oh, Christ. I can't do anything right. Wait a minute. The security camera at the lab. Goddamn security tape. Why didn't I think of it before? What am I doing? I'm not the problem. She is. I don't have much time. Helen Hyde, your chromosomes are mine, and I'm coming to take them back.
Everything I need to convince Sarah is right in here. She'll be able to see my entire transformation from man to woman. And I think for a guy to reveal that to his fiancée is very progressive. Call me crazy.
Sarah? You know, there's a little bit of residual bruising across the bridge, but I don't think anything's broken. Sarah? Sarah? I was just talking about my nose. That's it?
Didn't you think Richard looked, well, I mean, I know he looked ridiculous, but didn't you think that he looked really terrible?
Richard? He hit me. He damn near broke my nose.
Oh, Larry, your nose is fine. I know it's late, but I think I'm going to go and see him.
You are not going to see him.
I'm sorry, Larry, but I can't quite see how that's any of your business.
Okay? He is my cousin. You are my girlfriend, and I'm telling you, it's not going to happen.
What did you just say? Girlfriend? Let me make one thing perfectly clear, shall I? You are my friend. Well, you were my friend. But Richard, I love Richard. Actually, I should thank you because it's the last 7 days I've spent listening to your brainless, egocentric babble that's made me realize it again.
I know you think I'm crazy, but this time I can prove it.
I want to help you. I mean, I really do think I'm able to help you. It's just you've got to stop going on about this Jekyll and Hyde.
Shh. Just watch, okay?
Oh, my God.
The next time I tell you I'm a girl, just take my word for it, okay?
Oh, Richard, I am so sorry.
I know that I saved it onto disc.
Well, I don't understand why she'd want to destroy your great-grandfather's formula.
Because it must contain a way to reverse the process.
formula? I mean, if she's you, then why can't you take it?
Because the part of me that's Helen has a completely different chromosome chain. We've got to break that chain down directly.
Richard, what if something goes wrong? I mean, we could be left with 2 of her and none of you.
Sarah, you gotta trust me. And there is an upside to this. You're giving her enough testosterone, I might wind up looking like Mr. America.
Oh, how lovely.
Listen very carefully, Sarah. After I change, you've got 45 minutes to get the formula into her. Any longer, and the DNA coding error stays. I want you to promise me you will not do anything to put yourself at risk. Don't talk to her, don't touch her, don't come anywhere near her. She's dangerous. And you've got to get it all into her. Any less, and I don't know what'll happen.
But what if she asked me to marry her?
You're already engaged.
Oh, but what if she sets a date?
I love you too. You know, I've always dreamed of a moment like this.
What? Us working together?
No, us on the bed with handcuffs. But next time, wear a little less.
It's starting! Hurry! Get the formula!
Oh, you stupid bitch. Don't tell me that pathetic boyfriend of yours talked you into helping him.
Oh, just shut it, Helen, okay? Now, you have 2 choices. Either you can drink this and make both our lives easier, or we can share the experience of me giving my first injection.
Look.
Oh, goody. Injection it is. Now look what you've done!
Sarah, get me out of here.
With the formula, come on, Richard, change!
If I die, Richard dies too.
All right. Right. Come on, wait. Where's that key? The key, where's the... Right, okay, that way. I've got to give her the rest of the formula.
Hey!
What's your problem, lady? Idiot!
Sarah!
Taxi!
Sarah! Honey, I am
Yes,
so...
now, Larry. Good.
Oh, I'm so sorry about what... No!
Nice dress.
Why are you punishing yourself?
You're my shrink, you tell me. Oh, where is she?
She?
Shut up. Just shut up.
Oh, Esty is eating her heart out.
You say, Hildy.
When do we get to meet the creator?
Oh, the moment she arrived. She's quite a woman. Yes, hi.
Hey, I'd like to try that.
Oh, there she is now. Showtime.
Fabulous dress. Where did you get it? Just outside.
But I'm giving you everything. The house, the apartment, the car, the kids. The only thing I want is me.
But you're forgetting one thing, Oliver. I don't like you well enough to divorce you.
But Poopsie.
Guess who's back? Miss?
Peter? You remember Barbara?
She is one crazy bitch.
Yes, but she's still my wife.
Well, what? No, I'm talking about Helen.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 She's going down. I'm going in.
Like the hair.
Hey. I agree.
Helen.
Pete.
Hi. Hello. Nice to see you. Go away. You like to play rough, huh? I like to play rough too.
I love the way you see right through me.
Really? You may need just a bit of waxing. You know, I've got a caulking gun, because that ain't gonna do it. I'd shave that thing into a goatee and get it over with.
Out of my way, dickhead.
Oh! Hello there.
Testing. 1, 2. Everyone, your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of Indulge, Helen Hyde. Come on up. Helen. Everyone, let's give her a hand. Come on, Helen. Come on. Come on. Incredible woman. Helen. Helen Hyde.
Oh, she's quite lovely.
Oh, yes, I agree. And whose fault is that?
No, I want you to introduce the commercial.
Why don't you?
Honestly, darling, this is your night to blossom.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Indulge.
You hate me.
I love you.
Fight me.
I have to.
You want me.
Forever.
Helen. Darling. I'm leaving my wife.
Lucky for her.
Huh?
Richard. Later.
But Helen.
What the hell are you doing?
Wouldn't miss this for the world. Consider that you're going away, party bitch.
Indulge. Essence of living.
I've always said it takes a woman to do a man's job. And here's our woman, Helen Hyde. I think the next thing you should work on is a hair remover.
created indulge. Not for men who think they know what a woman wants, but for women.
Because I am one.
It's Richard. Oh, thank God.
Hilda, you still know how to throw a party.
What? Jax, you don't know what it was like to be 45 and think you're becoming a heterosexual. I'm back. It's me.
What do you suppose was in the punch? Well, Oliver, you always said you liked women with balls.
What have you done with her? No, where is she?
She, Mrs. Unterfeld, is me. I am Helen Hyde. In order to create the ultimate feminine fragrance, I had to get in touch with that part of myself that is a woman. Stop touching me. I had to dress like a woman, feel like a woman, live as a woman. Because the truth is, there's a woman in all of us.
I need a drink.
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
This beats the shit out of Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah!
Richard, buddy, you tried to kill me.
Pete, my man, you tried to mount me.
I need a bath.
Jax, how could you do that? You won't tell anyone, will you?
You're a very naughty boy, Oliver.
What? You remember that raise you wanted?
Partnership.
A partnership and a lab. Your own lab to do all that scientific thing you like to do. Whatever you want, we can do.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
I won't be able to start for 3 weeks. I'll be on my honeymoon.
Divine.
We'll be waiting for you.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Helen and her damn thongs.
Don't have to tell me.
She's just a girl, the girl you want. She's just a girl, she's just a girl.